Hello everybody, welcome to the MotoGP European League 2 qualifying session. We had some technical difficulties getting the stream running, but we are now we're just under halfway through qualifying, and Hondo is on a roll here at Le Mans, and I'm joined by Prabhat TTS, both of us racing.
Hello. 129.1 for Hondo.
Yeah, Hondo. What I've realised, his pace. I was racing with him earlier. His pace is really good. He was pretty much on par with me. And what I've also noticed, actually, in fact, is on the fastest first sector, he was quite fast as well. But as we saw in Jerez, his qualifying pace is really good, but he just can't seem to bring it together in the race. And what I think that is, he seems to suffer from the pressure a lot. But let's see if he can make up for those mistakes in Jerez today, as he attempts to win for Aprilia in League 2.
Quite mixed qualifying session. Oh, Hondo's crash coming out the pits. Yeah. But yeah, quite differentiating times. Top three separated by 6 tenths maybe, and then the rest like haven't really set a good flying lap yet.
Yeah, Ravuso seems like he's got a bit more in the bag. Javier Demid is the man to beat at the moment though, currently leading the championship.
I do think Hondo's going to win though. He did set the fastest lap in League 2 in time trial. I'm pretty sure. Modesto's still in the pits, hasn't set a time yet. Oh, yeah, Eddie almost takes out Hondo. Oh, but Hondo is on an invalid lap. Oh no, he's on a flyer.
Oh, ABT I think has just crashed out of a good lap here. Oh, he's crashed again. Oh dear. Let's get a look at Eddie. Eddie is really fast. I don't think he was at the Spanish Grand Prix, unfortunately missing his home GP. But here he comes to the line. Is it going to be an improvement for number 12? He shoots to second place. Great lap by Eddie93. He could be in the running for the victory.
Oh, someone's off the track.
Must have been valid lap. He could be in the running for the victory. Oh, I'm being told my mic is quiet again. It's as loud as it can possibly be.
No, it seems alright. Yeah, it's pretty. Your mic's pretty decent.
Alright. I'm being told by the people that. Alright, let's get a look at Chuki here.
He's on a PB.
On the Yamaha. He was last season when me and TTS were both in.
He was on a VR46, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was on the VR46K, and now Danny and Zaris are on that bike. Zaris was running as Joan Mir in the practice session earlier that I was in. And
ABT's crashed.
Huh?
On an outlet, so now only an outlap.
Yeah, Chuki's still.
Hondo has been
left.
kicked.
I think we might have to restart the lobby if that's a technical difficulty. I'll have a look. I'll look into it.
Yeah, I'll have a look and see what's happened to Hondo there.
Chuki goes up to P7.
Very weird. Hold on, I'm gonna check with Hondo and see what's happened.
Yeah, I might have to talk louder.
Yeah, that sounds much better.
Modesto is actually on a good lap here.
Don't know why I asked, did you disconnect? Because he did disconnect, but...
Oh, he got kicked, yeah. We'll have to restart the lobby after, hang on. How is Eddie on a personal best when he's on pole? Yeah, so once qualifying's over, we'll have to get Hondo back in.
Restart the lobby, yeah. Oh.
So we'll have just a bit in between the race and qualifying for you to grab a drink or get some popcorn, because this is going to be an entertaining race.
Oh, wait. It still says that's a bit of a glitch from my end. I think it still says Eddie's 1/10 below no one.
Yeah, that's true. But that will help us decide.
True, yeah.
That's good. Javier Demin is actually on a good lap now. The championship leader finished third, I think, in Qatar and took a commanding victory at his home Grand Prix in Spain.
Oh,
and he goes pole.
Takes the pole position.
A fantastic final sector from Javier Demin to set a 129.112, sorry. And he's going to go for it again. Javier Demin is the man to beat at the moment, and he looks like his confidence is still boosting him high. Yeah. And he's on it again. The fastest first sector by the Spaniard, number 22. He might actually be Italian, I don't know, because if you look at his number, it looks like the Italian flag. So I don't know if he's got his own country wrong.
It might be like a career mode character, I'm guessing.
Maybe. Javier Demin is flying here. Sure, I think even if he doesn't win the championship, I think he's definitely coming up with us in League 1. Because he is on some really good League 2 pace at the moment. Oh, look at that.
I've seen his laps on time trials. Oh, unlucky. He's been on fast laps in time trials, to be fair to him.
I was just
so
about
he
to
always
say,
has.
Yeah, just about to say he was pushing that a bit into on the entry.
Just cut the corner a bit slightly. That's unlucky for him.
He's gonna have plenty more goes at it though. That's gonna put Hondo second for now, which is a shame because Hondo could still have another go at pole. His pace was really good, as I said earlier. His pace was fantastic in
6 minutes left.
in the practice session. I was only barely able to catch him, and and that was mostly because he got a long lap penalty. He's had a great evolution from his pace last season, though. A great glow up, as they say. Modesto Mena is on a good lap here. Fastest sector 1. Could we be in for an LCR Honda 1-2? And he's gone fastest in sector 2 as well. Modesto Mena is
Javier's also on a flying lap, though.
Javier's going for it again.
Close.
It looks like we're going to get into the 28s here, people, in League 2. Oh, look at that, sliding the rear of that Honda right into the chicane. Perfect by Modesto Mena. This might, he's dropped off a bit in sector 3. This might even be better than my best lap.
This could be close.
He's ran a bit wide, but that's probably the best corner to run wide on in that corner.
Oh, he's not fast. He made a mistake in sector 3. However, he could pull it back because he is the fastest on the grid. And Modesto's gone third. He's going into the pits. Pretty sure Modesto, oh no, not Modesto, Hondo would still be second. So when we come back so far, Hondo will be second. Oh, Modesto. Javier Demin comes out the pits. Oh. Eddie's on a fast lap. Could he be snatching pole here? He has got Ravuso in front of him though. Russo doesn't seem to be dropping back. Oh, I do feel for Eddie there.
Alright, I'm back now. So Eddie was just on a really good lap there, as I saw.
Yeah, Ravusso's kind of slowed him down. Ravusso goes off the track. Here we go. Oh, they've touched.
Hang on,
Ravusso goes off the track and so does Eddie.
that might be...
That is a bit unfair.
That might be a warning for Ravusso there. I didn't get to see that, but... Oh, Modesto's actually on a lap here. Hondo could be even off the front row at this rate.
Eddie's lap, if it somehow still counts, it'll be very shocking. But he does. I do feel bad for him after what happened there with Ravusso. Ravusso was clearly the star rider. No offence to him, but yeah, Eddie can't go better there. He's got another lap to do it though.
Yeah, Modesto Maynard doing well here.
Invalid for Modesto.
He's on the hard medium in qualifying, Modesto, and he's doing.
Oh, right. Eddie's gone down.
Oh,
I feel so bad for him. Fastest in the first sector, and then crashes. Unlucky to him. He does still have time for another lap if he has the fuel load.
Yeah, I'm taking a look now. He's on soft. I don't know how Modesto is keeping his pace on a hard medium. Javier Demin is also on a good lap now, as I'm going to switch to him if I can find him. But here he is, the man himself. The championship leader, number 22. He's keeping it going through sector 2. He's on it.
Here we go.
Yeah, we might just about get back into
Sub
the
129. 128
okay.
even.
Okay, Hondo, he's just telling me now his time was a 129.142. So at this point, he would
be second.
Yeah, he'd be P2.
Modesto's on a fast lap, but Javier seems...
Yeah, Javier is actually also fastest
to be beating his lap. Modesto, not PB, but not fastest. Here comes Javier to the line.
I was just thinking
that's not. He's hit the outside. You're allowed to go off the track there. And he's gone top with a 128.7. Great lap.
That's really good. That's mid to bottom grade on League One times. That's really good by Javier.
Amazing.
And he's just
6 tenths up on Eddie. Brilliant from him. Eddie's on a PB.
Oh, actually, he's lost it in sector 3. He's gone invalid. Let's go look at Eddie though. If he can.
He still has a chance to bring this back if he can just find some time.
Oh, he's just lost it there.
That could be the end of it for him. Is he going to make it back to the line? I don't think so.
It's going to cut it close, but I think. Oh, he's on. Oh yeah, that's a valid lap.
Ravusso's on a PB. Archie was on a fastest first sector.
Yeah, Ravusso.
And he cuts the track to get to his next lap. I don't blame him for that one. Oh, he's gone down. Oh no. Oh. Is he gonna make it to the line? I don't think he is, unless he's gonna cut the last section just to get to the line. I don't think he's gonna make it. Oh, that's so unlucky for him. But P3 or P2 because he did get a better lap than. Oh no, I'm guessing. No, he's gonna be P3 because of Hondo in P2. Oh, he just makes it in time to set another lap. Ravusso's on a PB, but it is invalid.
Let's take a look now. ABT.
Oh, big mistake for Eddie, and he's gone down.
Eddie is playing as Marc Marquez.
that was probably a mistake.
Yeah, no, I think he did it at the last round.
Eddie will be getting P3. With Hondo in second place, but Javier Demin with a 128.709 takes the pole position so far. Oh, Zaris is on a PB, but is it going to be enough to snatch pole? I don't think so.
Yeah. Oh, that's invalid. I caught him just at the right time.
That's actually, yeah, that's the end of the qualifying session.
Yeah. Well, Javier Demin, a commanding pole position, definitely a favourite for the race here. As we watch Samueli. He's got a few fans today.
You confirm times, there you
Javier Demin gets pole position, a great lap by the Spaniard as he takes pole position about, like, yeah, 6/10 over, well, no, 4/10 over Hondo, followed by Eddie, Modesto, Ravuso, ABT, Achi, Foshi, Zaris, Chuki, Samueli, Danny, and Edu. That's qualifying for you guys. We'll be back with the race in a few minutes because we've got to get Hondo back in the lobby. So bear with us. Default. Boom. Hello? Alright, yeah, okay. You can hear me now. So... Yeah. No. Alright, yeah. Fucking hell, we've been hit with so many fucking problems. My bad, guys. I thought I was muted. But we're back, ready for the race to start. um, I was just testing out a new mic. Well, I've got a new mic now. So we're about to start the race. Javier on pole.
Once everyone is readied up, I'll start it and we'll get into it.
Oh.
I can't believe that. Okay. Javier seems to still be putting on his setup. Modesto too.
Changing tyres. They need to make sure that all their tyres are ready. No sprint. No, if you watch League 1, remember, no sprint races in League 2. So this is it. This is all. No second chances to gain points. All right, that's everyone ready
everyone
now.
ready?
So
Everyone's
we're about
ready.
to go racing in Le Mans for the French Grand Prix in League 2. Here we go. Javier Demin on pole. A fantastic lap by him. Followed close behind by Hondo.
Hopefully turn 1 isn't carnage.
I've just realised Foshi
tight.
isn't... Oh, wait, no, Foshi is racing. He qualified 8th. Here we go. The lights are on. And the lights are out. Foshi jump starts, and that's a great start by Javier Demin as Ravuso goes up to second. Look at Achi on the Aprilia.
Double long lap
Bit of curb there. Oh, Ravuso up the inside into second. That's surely a red flag. That's a huge accident there.
100% a red flag.
That's a massive. I don't know what Azaris was doing. He went flying across the gravel. Went straight into Javier Demin. A big accident to start the race. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll wait for everyone to put their setups on. They should automatically be put on, and everyone's ready. So let's get racing.
All right, we're getting racing for the second time. Oh dear. Well, second time round, hopefully lucky. Foshi will be happy about that, having be able to start the race a second again. Yeah. Here we go then. Can Javier Demin get as good a start as he did before? The lights are on, and away we go for the second time here in France. It's a great start by Hondo this time, and Achi on the Aprilia flying up to the front as the two Ducatis. Oh, Javier Demin, very nicely done. Zaris! Oh! Oh, 3 crashes there. No, thankfully, no more. That would not be a red flag this time.
Yeah, it was only at the back of the grid. If it maybe
that's wide by Zaris.
Modesto's gone.
Oh, Modesto's down. It's a shame for the LCL Honda. He had a good qualifying.
Aggressive move.
Just saw that there, yeah, at the back. actually is looking to do well here. As Javier Demin is off to a commanding lead. Can Hondo use that pace that I saw earlier and take home the lead? Well, take the lead here as he looks to come at the inside. No space for the Slovenian as he chases down the Spaniard as we head down the back straight towards the chicane underneath the Parts Europe bridge as... Oh,
actually goes off the track.
Actually, and hopefully he slows down enough. He's gone way back down to P5.
He's waited. No long lap for that. Toshi's gone down. And
Zaris up into P4 though. That's good for Zaris.
Lots of crashes in this first lap. But Javier Demin leads the first lap of the French Grand Prix.
Samuel into P6, but he's already got a lot of track limits warnings, and that was what I was thinking earlier today. Track limits warnings are going to be at a high here. When I was in the practice lobby, everyone was getting long lap penalties. Actually, though, looking to chase down Zaris here. As Zaris runs it wide, that's going to be a track limits warning. As actually looks to come up the inside here. Oh, that was an aggressive move by the number 45 on the Aprilia.
Great lap between them two.
He's on it though, and Zaris does not look happy about that. We're going to go back with Zaris, see if he can get a move. He's gone for a wider line here to square him off and get the exit. But that Aprilia is really good with its corner exit.
Actually
gone wide. So is Zaris, but Zaris is good. Surely, how did he not crash?
I don't know. Is that a racing incident?
I think.
I'll give the benefit of the doubt.
They were both two riders going for the same bit of track.
Yeah, they both went wide as well, so... Actually did go wider, so Zaris had a fair opportunity to make the move, and M.E.L gets the long lap penalty and drops down the order a bit. Unlucky for him.
Yeah, Samuel, he's struggling a bit.
M.E.L seems to have collided.
Javier Demin, though, back into a commanding lead, just like he was in Spain. He's on fire, is the Spaniard. Hondo is going to have to wait for a miracle, really, if he wants to close this gap. But I believe Hondo can make that miracle. Javier Demin with the front hard.
Zaris got the track. That will be a long lap penalty for Zaris.
No, he had a track limits warning. That would be...
He didn't get one. I watched his thing. He cut the track without it.
Oh.
But he did slow down. I will give him the benefit of the doubt due to the fact he did slow down and actually lost time.
Oh,
and actually did gain, so...
Here. Falling back to 13th is Danny Chuki, also struggling. Podium finisher in Qatar.
Oh, Ravuso's gone.
Ravuso on the Hondas, the factory Hondas, really struggling here. Javier Demin and Modesto Mena. If they're not in League 2 next season, I'll bet they'll be on the factory Honda.
Javier seems to be holding that comfortable 1 second lead over Hondo. Here comes Achi up the inside of Zaris, but he can't make it stick.
These two are going to be going at it for pretty much most of the race. Achi, he had some really impressive laps, but he just couldn't finish the laps. He had some really good first and second sectors, and unfortunately lost a bit of time. He did this in Jerez as well. After getting pole position, he really struggled to keep the race pace going with the heavier fuel load.
Zaris is gaining on Eddie, but he does have 4 warnings.
Yeah.
Here comes Achi. No. Thought
he was not going to do that from way back.
Yeah, I thought he was going to send a proper dive bomb.
One warning away from a long lap penalty as Zaris as he
ABT's
pushes on.
7th place.
Samueli's just overtaken ABT into 7th place. Using old school, I think he is, or is that balanced?
Yeah.
No, that's balanced. Sure. He's a bit more leaned in for old school, but it's just on the brake of old school, really. It's more, yeah, that's why it's called balanced, I suppose. ABT around the outside of Samueli. Grassini, he can't keep up. Foshi has just had a really unlucky past 2 rounds. After a really good ride in Qatar, which Samueli's missed a long lap penalty. Oh, Archie's gone
goes
down.
across the grass again.
Oh, wait. Oh, I thought he crashed. Archie struggling to get the bike stopped in that corner there. But he's still...
He really wants to overtake Zaris.
Yeah, he's pushing hard here. Zaris is on a good pace here. He's usually around 7th or 8th, but he's doing well here. He wants this P3. Eddie is holding it well, though. Both of them.
Long lap.
Both of them are on a long lap penalty, and they
don't take their long laps.
They're probably going to end up fighting for this 4th place until the end of the race, unless one of them goes down. Zaris sits him up.
Aggressive move, but fair.
To be fair, he didn't know he was there. Both of them going for different braking lines. Zaris takes the wider line. Good racing between these two, and I think this may be
lovely battles. What
will be on for you today, to be honest, because Javier Demine has a very big lead already. Only 5 laps in.
With this win.
He's walking away with this championship at this rate. We are only 3 rounds in, but out of 10, it's looking good for number 22 on the LCR Honda. Oh, actually a bit wide there, looking for the better exit, but I don't think that's worked at all. Can the Aprilia out-drag that VR46 Ducati, the Greek rider?
Has M.E.L taken his long lap? Because I think if he doesn't take it this lap, he will be getting another long lap penalty. Because if you do not take a long lap penalty, you get given another one. Because
Zaris, he's down.
Out of 4th place.
See, that's
heartbreaking for him. He was on a good.
He was running with good pace there, but to be fair, it wouldn't have stayed like that for long considering his long lap penalty.
Yeah, true.
But that just
and
means
Modesto. Currently,
it's Zaris' 6th place to lose, to be honest, with this long lap penalty.
Yeah. If Archie makes his long lap penalty in less than 2 seconds, he can maintain 4th, but it looks like when Archie takes his long lap, Modesto will overtake him.
Yeah, Modesto looks hungry for this P4. He doesn't want his teammate to run away with this. Hondo desperately to just get some points in after the horrible round. Well, compared to the horrible round of Qatar and the decent round of Jerez. He has always been on the cards for the win, but he just sometimes struggles to deliver in the main race.
Archie takes his long lap penalty.
Ooh,
he seems to have started. Modesto's gone down.
That's perfect for Archie as Modesto crashes. That was probably the best possible thing that could have happened for Archie there.
Great long lap for Archie. He
very
didn't
cleanly
touch the white at all.
He's now got a 4.6 second gap to make up if he wants to get on the podium here in France. ABT here, he's closing, I think, yeah, Zaris has just done his long lap penalty. And ABT is starting to make up ground to the VR46
Hondo hasn't had a single warning this entire race. He's been doing well to stay off the edge of the track, and he's...
maybe he's just not pushing enough.
That is a good point.
Here comes ABT then. Factory Ducati versus VR46. ABT goes for a bit of a tighter line compared to the number 3 bike. Zaris. Wide on entry there. Both of them taking very different lines into turn 1, just showing you how different riding styles can affect it. But it looks like ABT has got the upper hand here. They both ran it a bit wide, but to be honest, probably the best corner to run wide on at this track. Ravusso's just got a long lap penalty, the number 96 on the Honda.
Well, M.E.L didn't take his long lap. He'll be getting another one.
It's not going well for the factory Honda team, is it? Or Grassini.
There's another long lap penalty
ABT
for M.E.L.
now chasing Zaris. Zaris goes defensive. ABT's going to have the exit here. He's going to come around the outside. Zaris has pulled to the side of the track. ABT goes flying
here we go.
past.
Who's going to be latest on the brakes?
Zaris with a massive move.
He's got to run that wide, and he does. ABT should.
ABT goes straight back around the outside. Zaris wants to finish in this top 6 after a really good start to the race. He's lucky it got red flagged after what happened there.
Yeah, that was a horrific crash at turn 1.
Yeah, Chuki struggling here on the Yamaha. After a positive podium finish in Qatar. He's not really been at the front since.
Laris is closing on ABT again. Surely he's going to make the move sooner rather than later.
He has to keep the gap closing, otherwise ABT could pull away.
Oh! Has gone down. I saw that coming.
Lost the rear. Just going down to turn 3.
Ravuso takes the 7th.
Yeah, but he's still got that long lap penalty. So Zaris, I think with Foshi 14 seconds behind, I think, judging by his average pace here, 8th is the worst it could possibly get for Zaris.
Yeah.
Well, it's getting pretty lonely between riders at the moment. Closest rider to a position is Modesto Mena in 5th, chasing down Achi. He'll have to take a mistake for him to close within the next 2 laps. Modesto is really fast, don't forget. And he can close this gap, but he has to make it up quick. We're just over.
He's closing it slowly. He's eating away at the gap.
We're just over halfway through this race now, as we are on board with Modesto chasing down the Aprilia.
He has lost some time in that last corner.
It's a weird one, that last corner.
Yeah, it's all about the wide line. If you can get a nice exit out of it, it sets up your next lap perfectly. But if you make one small mistake,
he's closing
it
it here. He's quite late on the brakes.
Less than a second.
That was really good. He could just close about 3/10 there under the brakes, putting the pressure on now.
He is flying. He's gone down to 7/10 gap.
Oh, actually, he's a bit wide now. Modesto's piling the pressure on for this P4.
5/10. Here we go. It's going to be a battle between these two in the closing. 5.5 laps.
Oh, actually,
out of 4th place.
Oh,
the pressure is running from Modesto, and he's gone down.
It's a shame for Archie. That's another mistake, and now ABT could soon be biting at his heels if he makes.
Oh, Modesto makes a lovely save. He almost lost it.
Oh, Archie's ran it wide again. Oh. Yeah, ABT. It won't be long until he is right up on Archie if he keeps this form of mistakes. Archie's been, well, quite clean after that long lap penalty in terms of track limits warnings, but Hondo is still going strong. The only rider so far to not get a track limits warning.
Did M.E.L take his 2nd long lap?
Yeah, he did.
Okay, cool, because it looks
well,
like...
I think he did.
I couldn't really tell.
It would show 2 exclamation marks, wouldn't it?
No, I don't. I think it just adds on.
Well, we'll see at the end of the race.
Yeah, we'll see. If he has such a... He'll most likely get a penalty in the final results.
If it says 6 seconds, then he'll end up being disqualified.
Yeah.
Much to the disappointment of Samueli fans raiding the comment section at the moment. Yeah. Not very supportive of their favourite rider on track. 30 seconds off of Chuki. He's struggling. Is Samueli in 11th. Number 67. Oh, actually, get it. That bike moving underneath him. He's struggling now. See, I would have went for the medium on the front. His hard is in really good condition, and that might just be the issue. But I think Javier Demin has also gone with the front medium. That's a difficult one, really. I'm not sure whether to go with the front medium or the hard front, because while the hard will be nice and cool throughout the a good temperature throughout the race, the medium doesn't actually wear much more than the hard tyre, but it does get quite warm. So I suppose it does depend on where you are on track and track temperatures, of course. Edu has got a long lap penalty, dropping down to last behind Danny now.
Him.
Marc Marquez struggling in this race.
He's got another track limits warning.
He's becoming a bit of a Formula 1
race
Modesto
now. Cuts the track a bit, but got a long lap, got a warning even. Oh, Javier Demin has gone out of the track, as it says on my screen. Has he made a mistake?
He's dropped a second to Honda. Oh, he's stuck behind Edu here.
This
Oh
could be
no, he's slowing him
big,
down.
Edu.
Oh no, Edu was going for his long lap penalty. That might be a penalty. Well, to be fair, he was going for his long lap penalty.
I missed it, but
I just
Javier
saw
did severely get slowed down, and I did see on my screen that he did make contact with another rider, but I'm not sure who it was. And Hondo does too, and someone goes down in the background of what I'm watching, and
I think
it is
Hondo might have
Danny.
punted him off, but to be fair, I don't blame him if he was a lapped rider.
Yeah, he should just pull to the side of the track, let
just
everyone
got
pass.
a long lap penalty, and he's actually right behind him now. It looks like he's got past.
Oh yeah,
It looks
Modesto's
like
caught up to Eddie as well.
He's just about 1.4 off. Modesto looking for a double LCR Honda podium. He sees Eddie 93 on the Pramac Ducati. He's pushing for this podium, but he's only got 3 more laps now to get this podium. Modesto is going to give it all he's got to pile the pressure on the Pramac Ducati and take another podium here today to just maintain that consistency that he's had throughout this season.
This is going to be close for Modesto. Is he going to manage to take this podium from Eddie?
If I have a look at the standings now, I think if he gets this podium, he will just about maintain first position in the championship over Javier Demin. I'm not sure because he finished 3rd in the in Jerez,
ABT and Atchi seem to have collided.
I think he's got I think he got 3rd in Jerez and then 1 obviously in Qatar. So I'm just gonna have a look now.
Oh, here we go. Danny again is in the way of the riders. He pulls to the side of the track. ABT and Atchi both have long lap penalties. What happened there?
Actually, he must have just got another long lap penalty trying to chase him down. ABT got it quite a while ago.
Here we go, Eddie.
Oh, he's pushing
really
hard
late on the brakes. Perfect apex. Oh, here we go.
Oh no, Edu's getting in the way now.
Edu is getting black flagged. I'm sorry, but that is like. You can't really do that.
To be fair, he wasn't exactly in a good position anyway. Marc Marquez gets disqualified from the race. Oh, Eddie's making mistakes now. Could we have?
I'll give him a long lap penalty just because.
We might have a final lap battle, to be honest, for this.
Oh, Atchi's gone out of 5th.
Oh, he's struggling again. That puts Ravuso up to 5th. Let me have a look at the League 2 standings now. So at the moment, Modesto Mena is leading Javier Demin by 3 points. So at this point, Javier Demin will overtake Modesto Mena in the championship, and Hondo will overtake ABT into 3rd. And this should also put Eddie in 4th. If ABT finishes in the 6th place. Or 7th, I think.
3 temps between Eddie and Modesto.
It's getting close now.
In these last 1.5 laps.
Here we go. A battle for the podium positions. It's been a rather bland race. Oh, Eddie's off the track. Modesto Mena goes through.
Takes 3rd place.
We're going to follow on with Eddie now as he's desperate to maintain this podium. Oh, he's off the track. He's feeling the pressure now, but he does not want to give up. Number 93 following number 2.
Is he gonna?
Oh, Modesto. Oh, a bit wide there on entry.
Ooh.
Eddie needs to keep pushing. He just needs to put him into a mistake. Modesto 7/10 ahead. Oh, both of them taking quite a similar line there. 1 more lap then. Can Eddie do it? First and second pretty much are confirmed as long as they make no mistakes, as they both have.
Here we go.
Throughout the race. But here we go. Eddie 7/10 off. He's going to have to give it all he's got now to catch Modesto.
Just pulling away slightly, and Samuel and Atchi have both gone down.
I think Ravuso's just crashed.
Eddie has retired.
Oh.
Due to his long lap, and Eddie's cut the track there. Slightly.
Who's that ahead? Hold on, there's a lapped rider ahead. Who's this?
What?
Samueli is ahead of Modesto Mena. He could hold him up here. If he doesn't see him.
Lots of lap riders.
Eddie is giving it all he's got. We're going to stay with the Spaniard chasing down his fellow countryman.
This is gonna be close.
Oh, Samuel. Oh, no. Oh, no.
He's pulled out the way just in time.
That's well, it's got the gap really small. It's just made the gap a little bit smaller, but I think this might just be Modesto Mena's podium here. As the gap now goes over to... Oh! Modesto's wide.
He slides out the rear. Eddie cuts the track again. He's risking a long lap
It's
penalty.
going to have to be a dive. It's going to have to be a dive by Eddie. Unless Modesto makes a massive mistake.
Javier Demin wins.
Javier Demin, what a performance. Another dominant race by the Spaniard. Beautiful victory. Who's going to be third? Surely it's Modesto Mena. Oh, Eddie just misses out on the podium.
Modesto third, Eddie fourth.
That's it. Javier Demin, what a victory. Absolutely flawless race. A grand slam for the Spaniard. Nobody overtook him there in that race. Unbelievable. Definitely, if for some reason you're betting on an esports championship, put your money in now for Javier Demin, because he's on a roll.
Fastest lap was Ravuso. And I will confirm the results quickly. Seems to be all good.
That's it then, Javier Demin, a fantastic victory. Way ahead of the rest of the field. No one could catch him. Hondo taking a positive P2, putting him up to second in the championship, I think. Okay, you're staying third. Modesto Mena taking a third place to salvage a top 3 in the championship. Eddie 93, so close to the P3. Had it a whole race. Ravuso in 5th. It was a very up and down race for Ravuso, wasn't it? He was kind of at the back of the grid, and then
made his way forward. And
he got the fastest lap though, 1:29.3, which is really good in race pace, to be honest.
Race pace, yeah.
In race
pace League 2,
that's like what I'm doing in race pace.
Yeah, that's a good lap.
ABT in 6th, actually with another penalty in 7th. Zaris 8th, Foshi 9th, another disappointing race for the Grassini Ducati. Chuki in 10th, Samueli in 11th, Danny 12th, and Edu in last. That's it then for League 2, as we're about to head into League 1 qualifying. Thank you for joining us. Join our other commentators, Kostya and Matic, as they commentate over me in TTS, hopefully fighting for a podium in this race. The League 2 guys...
No points though either.
Yeah.
He's missing this weekend.
The League 2 guys will be back with you next week in Sokol for the Kazakhstan Grand Prix, which I'm certainly scared for. But yeah, thank you very much for watching.
Thank you.
Join us next week. And also join Matic and Kostya